Leave your hope at the door. What you are about to see is not a tragedy. It is an inevitability. I am only here to show you how it was built. In the frozen arenas of the north, the hunt takes a grotesque form. Observe the supreme predator of the ice, the Canadian man-child. They possess a level of skill that is light years ahead of the pack, a technical mastery that should make victory a foregone conclusion. But here lies the predator's paradox. Despite being the best on the planet, they harbour a pathological need to secure the kill through deception. They are not content with mere excellence. They must sell every breath of air like a cheap televised soap opera. The machine leaves nothing to chance. Before a single blade touches the ice, the ecosystem is rigged. 2 referees, Beep Furlat and Beep O'Rourke, tasked with policing their own kin. An arrangement so transparent it would be a comedy if the stakes weren't so high. It is the first rule of the urban predator. Ensure the refs share your blood before you strike. In this arena, neutrality is a fairy tale we tell the losers while we empty their pockets. But the heist began well before the final whistle. Observe the equalizer. Brad Marchand, a creature born for the shadows of the crease, ploughs into the Finnish goaltender like a wrecking ball disguised as an accident. In any other ecosystem, this is a foul, a blatant interference. But under the protection of the maple leaf eyes, the crime is ignored. They don't need to be better than you. They just need to ensure your hands are tied while they strike. The clock bleeds out the final minutes. The score is deadlocked at 2-2. It is here that Nathan MacKinnon, a giant with the talent of a god, chooses instead the role of the martyr. A Finnish stick barely brushes the air near him, yet the Titan collapses, as if struck by a bolt of lightning. It is a pathetic sight, the world's most gifted athlete transforming into a wailing infant just to secure a power play he is already too good to need. A giant weeping for a splinter. Look at him now, after the deed is done. He calls it a blessing. To the predator, a successful lie is a spiritual experience. He stands there, basking in the glory of a victory conjured from thin air, while his country cheers for a heist they call a miracle. But the predator does not hunt alone. He is backed by a chorus of millions, a collective ego that views the rulebook as a flexible suggestion, but only when it favours the maple leaf. Observe the Canadian fan in his digital habitat. When their golden boys dive, it is veteran savvy. But let the roles be reversed. Let a glove graze their own goaltender, and the air fills with the shrieks of the unfairly persecuted. They demand a purity they themselves have long since discarded. 90 seconds to go. The actor MacKinnon delivers the final blow from the power play he conjured out of thin air. But look closer at the entry. A clear offside, a breach of the very rules they claim to uphold. Even as the desperate Finnish bench pleads for a review, the unbiased countrymen in stripes swat the truth away. They don't just win because they are the best. They win because they refuse to play fair, even when they could. It is a predator that has traded its soul for a piece of gold. You have been watching the Urban Predator Files. Sweet lies, hard cash. Remember, even as the curtains fall on those who believe they can outrun the truth, the machine is already identifying its next meal. The frequency of the hunt is never ending. Subscribe to the inevitable. Good night, and keep your binoculars clean. You'll need them.